All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again with corrupt Jack Smith. Y'all know Jack Smith, the one that's been crying and been trying to threaten Judge Aileen Cannon, trying to force her to do what he want her to do. It just has been a clown show. This right here shouldn't even be a case. But Jack Smith is so freaking rude. And a lot of us been calling him out due to the threats. Him and his whole entire team been trying to get Judge Aileen Cannon, trying to make her step down to try to get another corrupt judge because they looking for one of them corrupt judges like in New York. That's what Jack Smith want because, see, Judge Aileen Cannon is calling it down the middle. She ain't playing that one side, I like you more, I like you more. She ain't doing it. She calling it right down the middle like an actual judge supposed to. And Jack Smith don't like it. Because he is looking for a corrupt judge, and every time he don't get his way in courtrooms, he go crying, throwing out threats, trying to force the judge to lose her job, and all type of stuff. And it's just crazy. Now, this one right here is coming by Doug. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go to Doug's channel. Let him know that I sent you, all right? Doug does a great job over there, stuff like that. But, Doug said that the Mar-a-Lago documents Judge Aileen Cannon opens unredacted Jack Smith clown show. Because remember, Jack Smith didn't want her to unredact them documents. He did not want her to do that. So where was Jack Smith trying to hide? We about to find out. So like I said, make sure y'all please hit that like button. Everybody that clicked on the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on so you don't miss out on anything. And shout out to the ones that always watch until the very end. I appreciate all of you that do that. That right there is very, very important because YouTube will share it so more people can see my reaction. So shout out to the one that always watches their entire video and let me know in the comment section that you did stay to the end. I appreciate it. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this and let's see exactly what happened.
Judge Aileen Cannon of the Trump Mar-a-Lago documents case just now screwed over Jack Smith. It's a huge win for Trump and an embarrassment for Jack Smith. She just unredacted all of the documents or most of the documents involved in this case that Jack Smith wanted to keep quiet. Now, why did he want to keep them quiet? This is what reveals the clown show. We have great work done by Julie Kelly.
Shout out to Julie Kelly.
We're going to read it. I'll show you the redacted, then the unredacted. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are because this case is not going to hurt Trump. They're going to try. It's not going to be done. Aileen Cannon is not going to go fast for Jack Smith. And Jack Smith, all that's happening is he's just being exposed as a flop sweat hack, yet another liar going up to the top, a giant cover up. This also exposes, by the way, Merrick Garland, creepy, bug-eyed, lying, spy on Catholics. Merrick Garland, Joe Biden's hatchet man. Let's go. Okay, here's Julie Kelly on Twitter. New, thanks to order by Judge Cannon. Key evidence related to classified docs case is now unredacted. We're going to read it. On the left, what Department of Justice Jack Smith wanted to conceal. On the right, now we know why. More proof of collaboration between the Biden White House and NARA, which is the National Archives or whatever it is, to concoct a case. So let's do a comparison. So here we go. As you can see, this is the original. This is on the early indication of NARA or National Archives bias. This is pre-indictment investigation archives. And then we're going to take away the black lines and it's going to reveal what they were redacting. I have 3 of these sets, guys. 3 documents. We're going to do a direct comparison. It's going to expose Biden. Here goes. Here's where NARA General Counsel Gary Stern sent an internal email attaching a draft letter to President Trump's PRA representative. Example 1, Stern noted, so they didn't want to reveal his name, I think, but Stern noted that he, quote, had several conversations with White House ORMs and that had, quote, raised some of these concerns directly with David, this is Ferriero. Stern's draft conceded that things were very chaotic as they always are
Yep.
in the course of a one-term transition. And he acknowledged that the transfer of the Trump electronic records is still ongoing and won't be complete for several more months. Emphasis added. The employee explained at FBI that it is not uncommon that PRA material, Presidential Records Act material collection extends past the close of any presidential administration. That's what they're trying to hide.
Yep.
That the Presidential Records Act, it knows that material collection, it extends well beyond the president's administration, long after they're out of the House. Usually they get a pass. Sometimes, quote, well after the close of any given presidential administration. So they want to redact that and go, don't try to normalize Trump. It looks too bad that he's doing something normal, especially when they know that Biden did it. However, in early June of 2021, during ongoing good faith efforts by President Trump, PRA, Presidential Records Act representatives, to address issues raised by National Archives, Ferrero declared, I am out of patience. That's when they were yelling at Trump and mad that he wouldn't turn over documents. And he was going, I have a right to these documents. I can declassify them. Here's Julie Kelly on the second batch that we have.
Julie Kelly.
Now you know why the insiders like Andrew Weissman and Barb McQuaid are desperate to get rid of Judge Cannon. Without her courage on this matter, incriminating evidence of Biden's White House and Department of Justice, running the investigative show behind the scenes would be buried, maybe forever. Department of Justice told NARA what to do to cover their tracks. That's in the next redaction. So here's the unredacted. We're just going to read that top paragraph because now we get to see in the first sentence of the.
Now we see. Now y'all see, just like on the last statement. Now you see why they wanted to try to get rid of Judge Aileen Cannon, because this is what Jack Smith didn't want to happen. That's why they were saying he was so frustrated with Judge Aileen Cannon. She won't listen to me. She won't listen to me. That's all he kept saying. She won't listen to me. And this right here was what Jack Smith was trying to hide. And now we see the reason why Jack Smith and his entire team was trying to get rid of Judge Aileen Cannon. Why? Because they wanted a corrupt judge. They wanted a judge that wasn't going to unredact nothing. That's what they wanted. Now we see why. This right here is just ridiculous. Jack Smith should be in jail. Jack Smith, the one that needs to be in prison for all his lying, all his threatening a judge because he can't get his way. And he's a crybaby. That's what that is. Crying because he can't get his way. Jack Smith for jail. Put it in the comment section. Jack Smith for jail. Because that's who need to be in jail, not Donald Trump. Because y'all can't beat Donald Trump fair and square. So y'all got to keep trying to put him in courtrooms and use the justice system against him. Because you can't beat him. So Joe Biden got all his cronies going after Donald Trump. All of them in the group, Jack Smith, Fannie Willis, Letitia James, Alvin Bragg, all of them in the group trying to help Joe Biden across the finish line. Now they are getting exposed. They're getting exposed now.
Second paragraph. Here we go. Now, this is in 2022. On behalf of the Biden administration, according to an FBI report, Stern, also of National Archives, consulted with Stu in late January 2021. During the consult, Stu referred Stern and to the Department of Justice, so that they're covering someone up, and the Department of Justice Associate Deputy Attorney General Emily Loeb and Associate Deputy Attorney General David Newman on January 24th, 2022. Loeb and Newman instructed the Stern, quote, to refer the matter to their office of the Inspector General, unquote. That is NARA. OI is Inspector General, IG. And, quote, the office of the Director of National Intelligence. Newman also provided DOJ contacts Jay Bratt, chief of the National Security Division, and Corey Amundsen, chief of the Public Integrity section. And Stern, quote, had additional conversations with Bratt and Amundsen regarding next steps. First sentence of the next paragraph.
Okay.
On January 25th, acting on instructions from the White House and Department of Justice. Oh, why did they cover that up, I wonder?
Now we
Jack
see.
Smith, you sweat conspiracy. Why did you cover up the White House and Department of Justice?
That's what he was trying to cover up. That's why he's so pissed at Judge Aileen Cannon. Jack Smith is a freaking liar. I didn't even want to cuss. Jack Smith is a freaking liar. This is just ridiculous. Jack Smith for jail.
National Archives sent information regarding the 15 boxes to National Archives. Yeah, this is a cover-up now.
Yep.
Now, this is Jack Smith. Remember what he said? He said he redacted these documents. Remember this? We did a video on this. This was months ago. He said he redacted these documents because there was an ongoing deep cover guys that they had to keep protected. I assume that's still the black slot on each of these, that they're still protecting the guy's name. But what he really used was that black slot to cover up this first sentence, for instance, that shows that the White House and Department of Justice were running this whole thing, telling National Archives what to do, where to go, what to get. This is a conspiracy. And also it proves that Jack Smith is a liar and can't be trusted because he gave an excuse. Now it's been proven to be false. He got caught in it, buddy. Jack Smith, you got caught lying on these redacted materials, probably obstructing justice, and that you didn't want Aileen Cannon to release this stuff. This is hilarious. And she's just smacking him around. Hey, Jack, how about I release this? Let's take a little longer on this while I unredact this. He goes, no, we'll have to. And they had to go approvals back and forth, and she's buying Trump more time. Kelly, last one here. Biden Department of Energy, the DOE is what it's called, Department of Energy, also involved in the cover-up. The DOE discovered after Smith handed down his indictment that Trump had an active security clearance, so they retroactively terminated it. See?
Wow.
If Trump had a security clearance, he might have gotten some cover.
Wow.
But they retroactively, backdated it to say that you're no longer covered. These people, this is shocking. This is so Jack Smith, you're guilty. Department of Justice, Department of Energy, all in on it, all of you. So here's the redacted document. You can see the black lines at the top. And then we're going to go, looks like third, about halfway down that second paragraph. We'll read that one to you also. Now let's remove those lines and we'll go to this document. We're going to read this last page. And because if Jack Smith wants this stuff covered up, I'm reading it on my program, sucker. It's public now.
Let's go.
It's been made public. I'm not in trouble for reading this stuff. This is public knowledge now, sucker. Now we're going to read this to everyone, what you did. Pull down your pants and show that you're a blank Ken doll. That's all you are. Here we go. In the memorandum, the Energy Department's Assistant General Counsel disclosed that the agency's Central Personal Clearance Index and Clearance Action Tracking System reflected an active Q clearance for President Trump. So he has an active, that's a document, security clearance. Based on information provided by the Office of Environment, Health, Safety, and Security, the EHSS, and documents reviewed by the Office of the General Counsel, the Assistant General Counsel instructed that the relevant systems, quote, be immediately amended and, quote, promptly modified to reflect the terminated status of President Trump's Q clearance immediately. The Energy Department concluded that these steps were appropriate as a matter of law, based on a retroactive interpretation of the terms of President Trump's clearance. So
if y'all notice, we've been calling Jack Smith a liar ever since this stuff started, because we knew it was just something about him that he was lying about. I mean, think about this. Look at all the threats. I mean, he didn't threaten Judge Aileen Cannon 1 or 2 times. It's like literally he was constantly doing it and having his entire team, MSNBC, CNN, everybody was talking about how Jack Smith was trying to get Judge Aileen Cannon fired, trying to get her removed so they can get another corrupt judge in there. And then look at all the information that's finally came out there. He tried to keep quiet. Boy, I'm telling you, the people on the left, they just are liars, bro. They would do anything to try to beat Trump. Anything just by lying on the man.
They wanted all that covered up. That can't be public. They're guilty. Anything that they want to, that they think makes them look bad is what they cover up with all this stuff. And then claim it's national security clearance. This, once again, is like a false flag. These people are gold brickers, using actual defense of real victims and real people, and then they hide behind them. It's like Hamas hiding their army among civilians. That's what they do. Okay, let's get down to this covered sentence. The office declined to provide any additional information. To date, the productions of the special counsel's office concerning these issues appear to have been limited to June 15th, 2023, FBI document reporting that scattered castles check run on blah, blah, blah. That's 6/14/23 for President Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump was negative, so they showed that he lost his security clearance. And that was just so they could make him look worse, going, look, he doesn't have security clearance to have this stuff, to have these codes, to have this information on COVID, to have this stuff.
But then they turn around and let Joe Biden just get away scot-free over his classified documents that he kept in the garage. But all of a sudden, they just got rid of that. They literally just got rid of that, dropped his case, but still trying to get Donald Trump. And Judge Aileen Cannon see that crap. She see what they doing. But Joe Biden is still allowed to be president, though. But yet they just dropped his classified documents. Just dropped it. He didn't have to go to court, nothing. But I'm telling you, this stuff is just all one-sided.
Let's get him in trouble. This is not justice. Jack Smith is so dirty, and so's Merrick Garland now, and so's the White House. And so's the Department of Energy. We have a new revelation. Thank you, Aileen Cannon, patriot, for doing the right thing on these guys and bringing the tiniest hope of justice in the American justice system. Because what Alvin Bragg is doing, and Judge Engeron and Letitia James and Fonnie Willis is a fraud, a complete fraud. The founders would have you tarred and feathered.
Shout out to Doug, man, for another great video. Shout out to him. But this is what Jack Smith did get, though, because I remember he did not want her to unredact nothing. Because he knew, because if you didn't have anything to hide, why was you so worried about her unredacting the documents? So that let you know right there he had something to hide, because he kept saying, no, I don't want you to do it. So this is just crazy. Man, forget Jack Smith. He is a liar. He needs to be in jail, along with Fannie Willis, Letitia James, Alvin Bragg. All of them need to be in jail for going after Donald Trump for no reason at all, trying to do Joe Biden's dirty work to try to walk him across the finish line. And this right here and that right there is not going to happen. Trump 2024. That's all I have to say about it. Like I said, shout out to the one that stayed to the end. I really appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.